Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, let's get this one up to 3,500 likes, please. 3,500 likes is what we're looking for. Listen, I'm going to start this video off a little different. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Larry Jones. This is Stock Up with Larry Jones. I'm going to share with you guys some brutal truths, and I'm going to tell you and I'm going to be like real transparent with what I did. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to play a video. This video, she drops a few words that are not savory, okay? So I'm just going to let you know, but I'm going to play it raw. Listen, I've been talking about this stock market. I've been talking about the crypto market. I've been talking about the opportunities that there are. But for the greater part of America, we've been lied to. I want everybody, when this video is finished, to do three things. One is to watch the video that's going to appear in a box that's going to come in your right hand corner. But first, I'm going to play for you a video of a young lady that I've been telling you guys about, and I'm going to discuss it. But listen, don't get it twisted. In this video, there's going to be a lot of money-making gems or opportunities that I'm going to drop while we discuss, right? Give a listen. Remember, I think she used 2 curse words, so brace yourself.
Ass off for like the last 3 or 4 years for like a college degree, and now you have a job that you hate and you still can't afford life and you're still fucking miserable and you can't pay any of your bills and you can't live in the house that you imagine, and you just feel lied to because you thought that if you just went to college and got a degree you'd be able to afford a house and like things that make you happy, but yet you're still barely can afford groceries or clothes or literally anything that makes you happy at all, and you had to spend the whole entire weekend in your bed because you literally don't have any money to go do anything other, like if you buy food you just can't have an entertainment budget. So I'm just wondering if anyone else is dealing with something like this or if it's just me, because this shit ain't it.
Now, you just heard that, right? You heard the lady hyperventilating, talking about how hard it is, and it is hard, right? And on yesterday's video, I said, hey, put your big boy panties on, put your big boy drawers on, put your big girl panties on, and buckle up. I've been talking to, and I'm saying this because I want you guys shared yesterday's video. I want you to share this video. You've been lied to. The whole system. I keep telling you guys, school system is set up to teach you how to be a factory worker, to work for the 5% factories. You understand what I'm saying? So the 95%, you're taught to be a factory worker, right? While the wealthy teach their kids about financial freedom, right? But now, here's the dichotomy. I want you guys to listen to this.
So despite all the headlines about millennials and Gen Z falling behind financially, it turns out their cumulative wealth is soaring. Our Robert Frank here with some new details. Morning, Robert.
Good morning, Sarah. Good to see you. Well, Americans under 40 saw their wealth increase by 80% since 2019. That compares with growth of just 10% for those between 40 and 54 and 30% for those over 55. Now, the main reason here is stocks. Those under 40 saw the value of their financial assets increase by 50% since 2019. That compares with just a 20% increase for those over 55. Now, along with rising stock prices, young investors also shifted more of their money into stocks. The share of their financial assets held in stocks went from 18 to 25%. That was the biggest increase of any generation. But those under 40 still have a lot of catching up to do. Their total wealth is now only about a third of the wealth for those aged 40 to 55. But guys, golden hands seem to have paid off for now. Carl?
So, you see what's going on, right? Two different worlds, right? So the younger people that said, aha, they are making more money. Their wealth is up by 50% since 2019, he said. And what happened? What changed everything? When the government started printing money, then we started what? Receiving these checks. And for a lot of you that didn't understand 2020, a lot of people were making more money by staying home because the government was saying, here, we're going to pay you, hotel workers, fast food workers, and all type of other workers, even some people that worked in the hospital industry that were underpaid, right? we're going to pay you more to stay home. And that's what happens. And then what happened was, because we've been programmed to be consumers, what do? We consume. Amazon packages everywhere, Amazon trucks everywhere, right? But I'm going to look you in the camera and tell you that what I did was I invested. One of my biggest plays that I invested in, and I shared it with you guys that will have been with me, was Mara. That was one of my biggest plays. And yes, I took my stimulus check and my wife's stimulus check. Instead of being a consumer, I started being a creator, creating what? Wealth. And I turned $2,400 into $53,000 in months, right? And then what happened was I had a even bigger aha moment, and I started going in aggressively. Now, I had saved money. How? From 2016 to 2018, I was driving Uber. I had my other job. These jobs are created just for us to pay bills. So I said what I said yesterday on Sunday because I did it. I'm not telling you guys not to do what I haven't done. I'm not a guru, didn't go to a prestigious school. I told you guys, I flunked math in high school. And here I am talking to over 600,000 of you guys, right? But what did I do? I woke up and I understand that I was lied to. And then I start to really dig deep into this financial structure. So instead of consuming, I started creating wealth. And then you guys have been with me on this journey. Leave me a coffee cup. And we've been making money hand over hand ever since. Why? Because we are doing what the 5% are doing now. We're getting our money. Look at this, good people. Look at that. That was a play this morning. I shared it this morning on my Patreon. It was just and I saved a share, right? So I sold mine for about a 33% profit. I had many shares. And then I popped it and it cooled off. And I just did this to show you guys just one contract. 31%, right? Ticker symbol HE is running up. We're going to cover that later. Look at this. Josh did this. Josh called this out, right? Look at this. Almost 14%, all right? That was this morning before 10 a.m. And this is how, and what am I doing? Am I showing you? And these are not even big percentages. These are small percentages. But what are you saying, Larry, by showing us this? Stop consuming, learn another skill, which is trading, right? You have your own broker. You're not paying anybody, and you will learn how to make money. Okay, I'm going to cover Bitcoin mining here in a minute, but I just want you to stick with me. Where are we on time? All right, I want you to stick with me because I have a lot to say. Okay, so now let's look at this. What's going on today, right? What's going on today is the S&P has hit 5,000. Good people, the S&P all-time high, and then Bitcoin this morning also hit 50,000. So we had two major catalysts that's going on today. Listen, I'm telling you guys, the greatest wealth transfer, I've been saying this since 2020, the greatest transfer of wealth, and I don't mean granddads and grandmas turning money to their grandchildren. I mean money for us to get, right? The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the just. You and I are the just. So we need to get our money back from what? The wicked. Because some of the things that they're doing to us is pure wicked. All right? So now I'm going to be all over the place and I'm going to just try to end this one. Okay, listen, crypto miners. Let's take a look. Let's look at this. Now, CleanSpark. All right? You guys could see CleanSpark is up 17% just today alone. And look at that. Look at to the left. My open P&L. I am up 103%. These are just stocks. They're not, these are not options. These are stocks. Mara, I'm up 52%. Riot, 47. Wolf, 49. MicroStrategy, you see on down. Look at that. Cypher, 40. Listen, how did you know to do this? You guys been with me. You guys saw me buy the stock and then sell it, bought it at the bottom, sold it at the top. And then the second time around, I went on options, made enough. A lot of you guys follow me, made enough to buy a full Bitcoin. And what did I do? Bought a full Bitcoin with it. But that was the Bitcoin that I swung. And then what we do? We sold all of those options, right? And now I'm dollar cost averaging. I got to make a whole nother video on crypto on why I'm doing that. Now, for those of you that don't know, these are Bitcoin mining companies. We are up 100% on CleanSpark. So now, Larry, what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to my plan because I'm disciplined. I'm not doing any call options. I'm not doing any put options. For those of you that are doing that and making money, congratulations. I am going to stick to my plan because I plan on having minimally of $2,500 per. Now, that might turn into $5,000, but I don't want you guys getting greedy, right? So what I plan on doing is I didn't buy anything today. Why didn't I buy anything today? Because just like I said, CleanSpark is up 17%. Mara's up 12%. Riot, 11%. So I'm not buying with stuff are double digits. But the fact is, the truth be told, they could cool off double digits. So that's when I go in any heavier. Now, having said that, I have 3 set on automatic that I'm buying daily. Mara, Riot, and CleanSpark. Those are the 3 top by market cap. Larry, why did you choose those 3? Look at the returns. That's why I chose those 3. They are the 3 by market cap. Okay? Larry, how do you know all of this stuff? My first investment was 1992. And that's why I put it all in this class right here. This is the top link below, good people. Look, listen, if you have made over $1,000 by following this page, I want you to leave me a comment. If you made over $1,000 by following me, if you've made over $1,000, put $1,000 in the comments. Put $1,000 in the chat. Just put 1,000, 1,000. Okay. And what I'm going to say to you is the class is less than half of that. So you can invest in yourself first and continue to make money. Now, this video is not about selling the class. I want you to just wake up. If you don't want to do that, then for goodness sakes, study. Share this with your young people. Young people, if you're listening to me, don't just complain. Do something about it, all right? Do something about it. Now, listen, I want to talk about something, and I'm going to make 2 separate videos because I don't want this one to be as long. We got small cap. 2 things that went south in higher interest rates. 2 things. There was small cap stocks. All of the growth stock got beat down in high interest rates. And what else? Bitcoin, beat down, high interest rates. What do I see the future when interest rates go lower? I see crypto coming back strong, like it has hit a year's high already, 50K. And I also see small caps because small cap did not participate in this run up. It was the Magnificent 7, right? All right. Which will wind up being the core 4 after a while because they keep falling off. Okay. And so that's what's going to happen, good people. Now, when the Fed start to lower interest rate right off the back, there might be a slight pullback first. There will be a cool off first. Some people think 15%. Some people think 30%. The truth is no one knows. We are all guesstimating. That's when you estimate and you guess. We all guesstimating, right? But I do believe that this year, 2024, is the year. I've showed you that it was 2023 was the year to accumulate into crypto, right? And we're still at the end of the accumulation. And after accumulation comes the halving, and after the halving comes the markup. And that's when we really print money. Is it too late? No, it's not. But what about small cap stock? And what I mean by small cap stock, I mean stock like Palantir. I mean stock like SoFi, stock like Cleveland Cliffs, those low cap growth stock. When the sell-off happens, when the Fed eventually start to lower interest rates, that's when we're going to go in and buy. That's when I'm going to go in and buy those in heavier positions, right? Because I believe by 2025, those small cap stock will flourish as the Fed continue to cut interest rates month over month. Listen, if you want a platform that you could start with, start with Moomoo. Go ahead, Download it. This is going to be the second link below. You can get up to 8.1%. See here, 5.1 plus an extra 3 for those of you that are new. Download it, listen, and put a minimum of $100. If you got $1,000, put $1,000 and get in all 15 free stock. That's going to be the top link below, right? And then the reason why I asked you guys to put 1,000 in the chat, because you could learn how to make money for yourself for less than half of that $1,000. Okay. Now this is a $1,000 class and it will be $1,000, but right now it's less than half. No coupon code needed. Just download it and then learn. Take your time and learn. Okay. Or just continue to complain like this young lady does, right? And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it right there because my videos are starting to get long, but I have so much I want to talk to you about. I have other videos that I just want to deal with crypto. And then there's videos that I just want to deal with small cap growth stock, right? Just like I was telling you guys about Super Bowl last week, all of those stock. Listen, there were plays, as you could see, Las Vegas Sands, easy money. Why? Money was pouring in. And stuff like that is in the class. How I think, how you research. I want you guys to continue to fish and not just come and get fish. Let me end by saying this. I made more money than I've ever made in my life in 2021. And this is, I just have to say this, and it's hard for me because I don't like to be braggadocious. The money I made in 2021, it would have took me 17 years to make. Why? Because I see it all different. Listen, you cannot download new information on an old software and on an old operating system. We got to get rid of this stinking thinking in this old operating system, get a new operating system, and download some new technology. We have to reprogram our minds because this is what's stopping you, holding you from your wealth. The only thing between you and your wealth is this. Change what you're doing and it changes everything. I'm a living witness. I'm from the dirt. I'm no guru. I spend all day, every day in this and have been consistently since 2020. And I come here and I teach you guys. But I don't want you to just come and eat fish. I want you to learn how to fish. Leave me 1,000 in the chat if you made over $1,000. And listen, congratulations, because that is the juice that gives me strength to keep on going. Okay, I'm going to see you guys Wednesday. Remember, for a while now, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be my main post days. But then I may come in with some shorts off of my cell phone. All right. Hey, make sure we get this one up to 3,500 likes. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.